a bunch of different white keys, but what you're actually looking at is just the same seven white keys that repeat themselves over and over again. So really, but the white keys are named by letters. We'll get to black keys some other time, but for now, we'll just name the white keys. And the first letter that you will learn today is where to find C. And if you can find C, then you can find the other keys that pretty much follow in the same alphabetical order. C will always be in this same spot. If you look at the black keys, they're in groups of 3 and 2 with a space of two white keys in between them. So you have 3, 2, 3, 2, so on and so forth. So C will always be where the two black keys are, is going to be the white key on the left hand side. So if you find another two black keys like this one over here, you'll also find another C to the left of those. This one will be higher. So this C that sounds like this is middle C. And of course, the note that comes after C is going to be D. And then the next one is going to be E. The next one that's next to the three black keys is going to be F. And then you have G. So if you know where to find C, then you can just count your way up. D, E, F, G. And then what happens is after G, you start over with the alphabet with A. And then it goes from A to B and then to the very next C. And that's how you count or how you name all of the white keys on the keyboard. Lesson number 2 will show you how to avoid a common mistake most people make when practicing and what to do instead. This common mistake can add hours to your practice time and time away from your other priorities. Now, when you're trying to increase your speed in a song, the last thing you want to do is focus on this speed first. Most people tend to get into the habit of skipping a lot of the techniques that can actually help you increase your speed, and they jump right into speeding first, and that will really cripple you in the long run. Focusing on speed first robs your brain of the opportunity to actually process what you're learning. So even when you're trying to speed up, you never really retain anything. The secret weapon to mastering your speed is to focus first on relaxing your fingers. I mean, think about it. When you're playing at a fast speed, imagine how much work it would take to use a bunch of muscle to maintain that speed. You'll end up wearing yourself out before the song even finishes. Because relaxing your fingers is counterintuitive to our natural desire to use muscle, you want to start out at a very slow speed so you can focus solely on relaxing your fingers for a while until it becomes a habit. You can check your relaxation by considering the following. First, your fingers should feel like they're tapping or tickling the notes as opposed to poking or using force. It almost feels like you're using gravity to pull your fingers down to the note. Also, you want to keep your fingers naturally curved so your knuckles won't buckle inward towards your hands when you're playing. This will give your fingers the support they need to press and relax. Also, check the looseness of your wrists as you're playing. Are they tense? If they are, lightly move them up and down as you're playing. This will automatically kick your brain into relax mode, and you will need to snapshot that feeling. Once you master relaxing at a slow speed, increase the speed by a little and practice the same relaxation methods used above, and keep doing the same process until you're at a desired speed. You'll know you've done it right when your fingers feel like they're floating as opposed to gripping. Relaxing your fingers will give you the flexibility and longevity you need for faster playing. Here we have an exercise we can use to focus on relaxing our fingers. It's very, very simple. Now in piano, the fingers are given numbers. The thumb is number 1, then it goes 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the same for the left hand. The thumb is going to be number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to use each finger to play each key.